Todd Haley, Pittsburgh Steelers. There can't be a more excited guy in Pittsburgh with what you have to work with. But in fairness and in credit to you, you were saying the same things last year, before people necessarily knew that this was going to be an explosive offense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I've been excited about the guys we have to work with. It starts with number 7, Ben.
Sure.
You know, we got a guy that's playing at a high level. You know, not that we don't have a lot of things we need to get better at, that we've targeted, that areas of emphasis for us during this time of year that we got to make sure that we show some improvement. But excited, we're getting a lot of guys back and a lot of guys that have done some really good things. But it's not going to happen just because we did it last year. We got to kind of start from ground zero and build the foundation again and try to be great.
And the guy that I want to ask you about specifically today is Martavis, because we've seen that he can go in a straight line 70 yards, and that's a nice skill to have. But at the same time, I know you guys want to see more.
Yeah, I mean, just for him, it's just it's year 2. He's to this point, he's much further ahead than where he was at any point at this point last year. So I even talked to him about it. I said last year, you know, when we were in OTAs, I said, I remember last year you were struggling. He said, I remember, Coach. You know, I feel a lot better. But that's the way it is for all these guys. You know, once they get the lay of the land and they get a year under their belt, there's got to be improvement, and that's all we're looking for. You know, he knows the system. He knows what we're trying to get done across the board. That even goes into the weight room, the training room, all the things that he has to handle to be a professional. But he's making progress, and we're excited to see what this year brings for him. And my last question for you, do you have to almost come up with in your head 2 different sets of game plans pending whatever happens with Le'Veon here or D'Angelo, or are they similar enough that you can just say, look, this is what we're preparing for? Yeah, I mean, we have to get everybody ready to go. Now, as we get closer to the regular season, I would think we'll hone in a little more on what D'Angelo or Josh's or Dre's runs are that they do the best, because that's what I believe as a coach. You try to do what your guys do best. You don't try to make them do something that they're not most comfortable doing. But at the same time, we got to get Le'Veon ready to go too. So as we get through the process, I think that'll kind of play itself out.